We're about to go inside.
This one is under construction at the moment.
Okay. Bernie, can you just give us a little background of the fact that you were at the original Biosphere?
Okay. I worked for years at the Biosphere 2 project, which is a totally material closed ecological project which was done in Arizona in the United States called Biosphere 2. It was 2.5 acres sealed with glass and stainless steel, so it was a big bubble, and inside we had ocean, savanna, and the habitat and agriculture, and tried to mimic a small biosphere, small Earth in a sense. It was of course less complex, less species than on this planet, but it was quite amazing. This here is a small version of the same thing without the ocean. It's mainly an agricultural biome, but this place is big enough for the plants to recycle the air and produce enough oxygen for one person to live in.
Wow.
It's not big enough to provide all the food for one person with 2,000 calories. But last year, when I had it intensely cultivated, I was able to get about 30% of my required food from here. So when you take, when it's totally sealed, so when you take a little bit of food in, you can close up in here and be hermetically sealed. 100% of the air, 100% of the water will be recycled in here.
Wow.
And it will create a different atmosphere slightly, but it follows, just like this planet Earth. So the biosphere is regulating its own environment.
Yeah.
I have done here the same principle like in the old-time agriculture. This is the aquaponics, which is, I have here azola, which is, producing oxygen, and the fish actually eat it, and so it's like the nutrients from the fish helps the azola to grow. So it's everything in here is, so to speak, in a circle, recycled. This is here water spinach, Euphorbia aquatica, which I love to eat. Then here we have the traditional rice field. I just planted this morning, so this will be flooded in a couple of weeks. And then your rice, and then more water tanks and system with more azola. In here you have my habitat. The bedroom is upstairs, and down here will be then the kitchen. You have water, the kitchen, microwave. There will be totally equipped. There will be a shower here. There will be a bathroom, like an recycled, like an there's a bathroom here. There's more. Oops, I open that again. Didn't want to fill it up so much. There's more fish up here. I'm having kind of a natural system, but this is water chestnuts I'm growing here. And in here is then the agriculture, from sweet potatoes, this is water spinach, to I have black pepper, I have pineapple, I have turmeric, I have ginger, beans, whatever you can grow here. It is tropical, so the plants in here have to be also being sustainable in tropical weathers and growing weather. So all cold weather plants, they have a hard time. Here's a moringa tree.
Oh!
It's also a fantastic supplement. And yucca there. This is tiquiste. It looks like malanga. I even able to grow some papayas in here.
Holy cow!
Yeah. And then in here all the vegetables. It's coming up now from dill, arugula, lettuce, beans. I just planted. I just came back from the United States. So if you come back in 3 months, I can give you here a whole meal from this.
That is wow.
Okra grows well here, so I'm growing also a lot of okra. here I experimented in the past with spirulina, and since I'm not able to produce enough food, maybe I can supplement it with spirulina, and that's about it.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for taking us through this. And for those of you that have never heard of the Biosphere 2, you must look it up. It was an important endeavor.
Ecological, managerial, space-related sometimes endeavor. I mean, the idea is back then there was this Biosphere 2 was created in the 80s, and back then the space race was in full swing. So everybody talked to be on Mars in the year by 2000, 2001. But nobody really experimented this life support system based on the biological systems. I mean, NASA does experiments to wheat and algae or so, but in terms of having a total system like this, nobody really had done. And then the question was, what happens if you take a glass bottle and put soil, microbials, plants, animals, and people in a glass bottle and close it up? I mean, is there a self-regulatory system where the biosphere maintains its own environment? And so this was the experiment in Biosphere 2. Had problems from oxygen decline to nitrous oxide, but I mean, that's why you build something, to learn
Absolutely.
what will happen. And so it was quite interesting.
Wow. Well, thank you for this impromptu. I was like, okay, Bernie, go! Camera in his face. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.